дорогие. Смотрю, и в этот раз трактирщик меня не подвел.
Кто вы? И что вам от нас нужно?
You're disgusting. You want to chain a woman and drag her around like a slave. What is wrong with you, you psychotic, disgusting freak? Get some help and learn to respect women, didn't you?
It just wasn't deep enough.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the?
You managed to run away with my championship. But the thing is, you can't run forever.
Comfy maxing today on the holiday. Happy you to everybody. I'm giving you a very special gift, and this video is probably gonna be deleted in a week for reasons, so you better download it now. Download it as an MP3 so you can have it somewhere. You can listen on the phone while you're working on the car, driving, working out outside, or inside. You can listen to me. You can listen to this forbidden, deleted episode of Vampire Kiril. Because I did decide to give my subscribers, all my fans, all my super fans, a very special present. Today we're not only going to talk about comfy maxing, we're also going to talk about getting rid of problems when things get a little, how to get away with stuff. And this stuff, you don't really hear about it on YouTube, nobody really wants to tell you this. Nobody wants to tell you this. I want to tell you this. So stay a while and listen. Basically, we're going to talk about what happens if you live in a ghetto. What happens if you have bad neighbors? How do you make them go away? How do you avoid the police? How do you get away with stuff? So we're going to talk about that. If you want to get right into it, just scroll like to the middle of the video or something. I don't know. But first, we're going to talk about comfy maxing. Okay. Another present you're getting, a new chapter of my book that's about comfy maxing. It's called The Spirit of Heart Warmth. Okay, that's it's kind of like feng shui. It's kind of like feeling comfy at home, family, making your place feel like somebody's living here, feeling all warmed inside, Warmth, it's a different, I think it's a different word from warm, okay? Warmth is the inside comfy feeling. I don't know if I'm wrong, but we're gonna talk about feng shui, we're gonna talk about, so basically I'm gonna kind of quick pill you on the chapter that I'm writing. You're just gonna understand it for free without buying the book, okay? And just make sure, guys, when the new year starts, that you find $10 or $14 to buy my book. We're gonna have a audio version too, and promise me one day you'll support me. No, don't promise me. Just maybe one day you buy my book. It's really comfy. It's gonna fix all your problems. Okay. And now let's get a freebie. But before we talk about that, I just want to say, people are going to ask me, Kiril, what are you, how are you going to be, for the new year? And I got to tell you, people are going to ask me, why do you joke so much? Why are you such a funny guy? Can't you be serious? And the answer is no. When I get serious, people start to suffer a lot when I get serious. Maybe you've considered that you don't want me to be serious. When I get sad and angry and serious, when the smile is wiped on my mouth, I start to think about that, maybe something horrible needs to happen to you. Not to you, but So, here's the plan. I am gonna comfy max. I'm gonna try to have as much as fun as possible and be as happy as possible and make the people I love as happy as possible. That means, dedicating to spending happy time with your family, parents, children, wife, giving your wife massages, asking her what she wants, and sex maxing, and the whole package. Okay. And we have an energy drink this morning. So I also have a lot of presents to give. Each year I actually am kind of like a Santa myself. Each year I give more than 30 presents. And last year I couldn't even give all the presents that I wanted to give. So this year we got a fucking double. So I have like more than 30 presents to give. I don't want to get into details. And these are to somebody who I love, who I want to be happy, good presents. So I'm gonna make sure to do my Santa work, okay? And then I have, the Krampus. I'm gonna turn into a Krampus, and I have many people to punish the bad presents. Krampus comes and takes you away. And no, I'm not. I am actually being serious right now. I'm not talking about kidnapping Rhea Ripley. Yeah, we all know she deserves to be taken by Krampus with a big sack. Okay, Ontaria needs to go in the bag. Okay. However, we're being serious. I decided this year I'm gonna try to double down. I'm gonna be the one fucking with people. Last year people were fucking with me. This year I'm gonna be the one punishing and fucking with people. I'm not gonna lie. This past year has been, at the same time, I've had the best time of my life. I don't have to work. But it also has been one of the most depressing years, just fucking annoyances and problems. You're gonna say, well, how can you have a bad time when you don't have to work? Well, in Bulgaria, trust me, it's possible. Right? Because we all think, if you, as a grown-ass man, if you take a gap year, if you don't have to work, it's gonna be like the best time ever. You're just gonna chill, you're gonna do whatever you want. It's gonna be a paradise. It is, technically. However, in Bulgaria, around Bulgarians, not only did I had somehow to deal with 3 tooth infections. 3 separate tooth infections. And bro, that is like the most serious stuff. Like that shit doesn't happen to normies. Considering I have fucking specialized homemade mouthwashes, and now I'm even fucking making sure my gums don't get like plague, and now I have fucking clove oil, linseed oil. Okay, I have my teeth are now getting naturally whiter by whatever I'm doing, by the oil pulling. Okay, but somehow we call it the Tim Tam curse. We started joking and suspecting that when I make fun of Rhea Ripley, I don't know, some kind of a karma that's like, I don't know, I mean, we've seen Rhea Ripley when she was young. She was calling people faggots. She was saying like naughty words. She's probably the one calling me fat online anonymously. So I don't understand how, when I make jokes about her, I get punished. I suffer. But it's been some serious bad luck, bros. And even worse, the scum, people outside, seemed attracted to come like piss me off. I don't know how it happens, and it shouldn't be happening, because I've designed a few rules where it's like I make it almost impossible for people to piss me off. So like, I get alone in the elevator. I see some fucking boomers, some grandma, some woman that looks mean. I don't even get in with them in the elevator. So like, you can't get with me to push me in the elevator. If I see some boomer, some grandma coming behind me, I'm like, you go. Don't get behind me. You go. I'm gonna go back. Bye. I don't play that shit. We're not gonna talk in the elevator. Bye. Bye. I don't get it like when I need to shop from the small store. I don't even get in the store if there's like other people. So I'm just gonna wait for it to be calm. I like my things comfy. I like my things calm. I'm not in a hurry. It's not a problem. So I don't need to be in a hurry like getting like with other people. Okay. I'm very careful driving. I always park in a way so I'm not like being an asshole, like I'm not parking like halfway on the street, halfway getting in people's way. I don't like people even passing near my car, so I park very just normal, where people don't really go, just like you won't catch me like parking like an asshole, okay? And definitely where there's not like a lot of foot traffic. So if there's like a bench, I'm not gonna park next to the bench because Bulgarians are retarded. Some kid is gonna sit on my car, even though it's an SUV. Some kid is gonna lean on my car. I'm gonna get fucking angry. So don't park near the bench. Simple. So, when I go to the store, if I'm not dealing with, I usually use a self-checkout. So when you use a self-checkout, there's no line. There's really no like people behind you like trying to wait and give you like stress. Almost never. There's like 6 checkouts. So no, you're not dealing with cashiers. You're not dealing with lines and old people behind you, in front of you. Just calmness. You go in the store, you pick up the stuff, you go to the self-checkout. No boomers, no nothing. No retards. Yeah. You will see that rednecks and boomers, it's been 1 year they refuse to use the self-checkout. Good. Wait in line. Retards. Wait in line. Fucking retards. So I have all these rules. Basically, you're trying to avoid the weirdos and the boomers and the gypsies and the retards, as much as possible. So it should be like, it should be like when and I'm telling you, these retards, these people would go out of their way to somehow come talk to you, come next to you, that you begin to think that you're in some kind of a matrix, like where demons are fucking with you. It can be normal. It can be just a coincidence. Shit is Lovecraftian, paranormal. Okay? It's like why Rhea Ripley built her home gym and why she lives in a fucking ranch with a big ass area fence with 3 dogs outside. It's like, yeah. It's like, if Rhea Ripley lived in Bulgaria, she has like a big ranch with a big land and fence, there will be like some hunter or some gypsy like screaming through the fence, hey, can you give me some water? I'm just passing by. Can you give me some water? He's like screaming, hey, can you give me some water? That's Bulgaria. That's the insanity of Bulgaria. They're fucking... You just gotta shoot them with a sniper rifle. You just fucking... And this year I realized the only way to stop this madness is to become the predator. it's to become the predator. You're just like, okay, I'm with a hoodie, I'm gray man clothing, face covered. Come back from me, gypsy. I'm between the box with a knife. Come piss me off, gypsy. Come back for me. Come ask for money. But they don't come when you're ready for them, when you're gray man with a scarf, with a hoodie, all dressed in black shoes, nothing to identify you. You got some little like face paint, like a toner to make yourself dark, make yourself like a gypsy. They don't come when they see you with one hand on the pocket waiting for them calmly, when you're looking at them like that. Oh. So you catch me when I'm next to my car, when you can see my license plate, when I'm dressed, in identifiable clothing. But when I get pissed off, when I'm waiting for you, dressed like a fucking gangster, that's when you don't come, huh? You don't want to piss me off now, huh? Well, when I'm waiting for you, baiting, come here. And I've been thinking, like, I live around such crazy retards. My brain has always been, there always has to be a way, a creative way, some kind of a trick, a cheat, to deal with this stuff. I'm like, that there has to be something I'm missing, right? And oh shit, fucking, it's 11:11, baby. With Bulgarians, you actually have to go on the offensive. With Bulgarians and Gypsies, you actually have to go on the offensive, okay? If you just keep playing on the defensive, finding ways to avoid them, finding ways to be alone, some point they just materialize out of nowhere like NPCs to come bug you, and you're gonna snap at some point. You're gonna pull out a knife, you're gonna be like, get the fuck away from me, I'm a fucking, do you like Swiss cheese, motherfucker? And then they're all surprised. Where did that come from? I don't know, retard. And it's never as easy as just like leaving you alone. It's if you're just like, no, I don't have any money, man. They gotta fucking act like aggressive, like some fucking gypsy kid is gonna try to be like, ugh. And then you punch him in the head, and it's like, right? At some point, you gotta go on the offensive, okay? Because they just don't know where to stop. The Bulgarians and all these freaks, they just don't know where to stop. So, literally, if I was, let's say I had Ripley's money, so I do have a small house, but let's say, I have a fence, but let's say it was like a big ranch with a fence, a wall of land, and there's like no neighbors around me. Okay. I know it's not enough in Bulgaria, that's not enough. There's gonna be like hunters and tourists coming to like he's gonna come next to your fence to like throw his cigarette or like throw a water bottle, and then it's like, oh, why did you shoot me with a rifle? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me why you got shot with a fucking 50 cal. I would just snap and I would just become the hunter. So there's a movie, I don't remember the name. Was it called Hunted? I don't remember the name, but it was about just some random people traveling on some highway in the middle of the desert in America. It's just a fucking one of these long ways in the desert with nobody around. Long highways in the desert, right? So and some fucking freak like me was hiding with a sniper rifle in a tree. Like there's like some tree next to the highway. And he just fucking waiting with the ghillie suit in the tree. He's like a psycho killer. He's just waiting. Some people are gonna stop for a break at this spot. And believe it or not, some people, you know, the main characters, they stop just randomly on this fucking, in the middle of nowhere, to take a piss, whatever. And he starts fucking gunning them down. Poof. You know, and they don't know where he is. Like that, there's fucking, you know, there's fucking nothing. They finally realize like he gotta be in one of the trees, but he's at like 200 meters away. He's just getting fucking gunned down. And that's probably the only solution when you're dealing with Bulgarians. If you ever hear that a Bulgarian is moving next to you, get on a tree. Like if I was living in America, in some houses, and I hear, oh, Bulgarians are moving in, I'll be like, okay, no, okay. I'm not gonna question, I'm just gonna straight up put the ghillie suit, get on the tree next to my house, just get on the tree, or some kind of a location like outside my house in a bush somewhere, I don't know, where people don't pass, like 100 meters away, 200 meters away, in some tree. And as soon as they come in, hey, zdravo, but headshot. Okay, headshot. Where did it come from? What happened? We don't know, you know. Before the police comes, I'm fucking with a briefcase by hitman because I know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen if Bulgarians move into you? You just know. How they say about a black woman. You just know. You don't get with a black woman because you just know. You just know. There's a lot of based black guys. You know, there's some actors. There's some cool guys. Wesley Snipes. How can you hate Wesley Snipes, right? My wrestling fellow YouTubers, Boy Monsoon, you can't hate on them. However, a black woman, there's something like, it's not like she can't have sex with you, my fellow black man. It's not like she can't. I think you're cool. I don't know how that works, but like, I like Boy Monsoon. If some woman had sex with Boy Monsoon, I'll be like, It's not that the act that she had sex with him. It's not like we can share a piece of bread. Hey man, I can come to your house, I can eat the soul food. You cook the chicken with your hands, no problem, I'll eat. Whatever you touch with your hands, I'll eat it, no problem. I want to try the soul food, man, okay? But the women who do it, the white women, they do it not because like you're a great person because they're in love with you. They do it because BBC, So you see what I'm talking about, Like on TERRA. Okay? So imagine I was a black man. So imagine I'm you, right? So I'm a black man and some woman comes and she's like, I love you, I want to marry you, I love you. And you're like, why do you love me? Is it because my hobby is how I am as a person, because I love animals? No, because you're a black guy and you have a big dick. It's like, what? you know, it's the same thing with Japanese women and with black women. Oh, she wants to get with a white guy. Why do you love me? Is it because of myself? No, I love you because you're a white boy. It's what? You know. Anyway, we talk too much about this. Let's get back on point. So I have noticed that this year, man, this year, people would come out of their way. What the fuck? Like legit. People would come out of their way to like try to talk to me. Like some guy comes like tries to crack a joke. Hey, give me a hammer because he saw me having like construction gloves. And I'm like, I don't understand. He's like, I'm just joking. It's like, okay, go talk to somebody else. What the fuck, man? Like, I don't want to be an autist like Jason Blocher where he's like afraid to work out outside because somebody... And by the way, he used to be afraid to work out outside. He used to be afraid. He saw me working outside. Now he's gonna work out. Hey, mama ti deba mrsna deba. Hey, boho. I'm a fucking... Do you like a fucking Tim Tam? Hey, boho. Hey, retard. Blacha, afraid to go outside, sees me working in the park. Suddenly he's going outside to throw a ball, to like push a sled. Like, fuck you. Very good. Fuck you. Anyway, can we get some fucking something to snack on, please? So, and I seem to attract fucking beggars, or maybe I don't attract beggars. Maybe it's not an X-Files episode, it's not a mystery, just that there's beggars and they're just looking to bother everybody. They see you from 100 meters away and they want to come talk to you. So I guess there's really no avoiding beggars but to either tell them you don't have money or fucking snap at them. And I guess it's not paranormal. It's just that beggars target, if they see you from 100 meters, they're gonna target you. They're gonna come talk to you. They're trying. They're trying. So I think from now on, I'm just gonna pretend to be I think I'm just gonna pretend to be insane. I'm just gonna walk with a knife. Like as soon as some beggar comes to me, I get like a knife out. I'm like, ooh, you know, Ace Ventura. Gustav, what is up, bro? And just make myself look like the crazy guy. Cause you're not gonna come talk to me again. At some point, you gotta get a reputation for being dangerous and crazy, so people don't wanna be wild. Just be wild, so people don't wanna fucking have anything to do. They don't even wanna look at you. And that's what I'm saying this year. Instead of me trying not to make eye contact with people because they're gonna come talk to me, I'm gonna be the guy who you don't wanna make eye contact with. You're gonna walk the other way, okay? It's just like, as soon as some fucking beggar tries to like come talk to you, you just like pull out like a small stick and a knife and just start carving the stick and just like, you know how angry I am right now? You know how fucking angry I am right now? I'm so angry, dude. Okay? And that way, they can't... You're just carving a piece of wood with a knife. They can't say that you're pointing on the knife threatening them, you know? Like, no, like, seriously, dude, this is fucking... It's madness. It's fucking madness. You can't just go down and work on your car in peace. You can't just like be parked at the park and just like tinker on your hood. Like somebody has to piss you off. Like you're not feeling secure. It's making you go mental. It's making you go crazy. If you can't have peace inside, you can't have peace outside. Like what the fuck are we doing? Do I have to travel 5 kilometers to some abandoned field to have peace? Are gypsies gonna try to jump me if I go to an abandoned field? Do I need to have 2 pistols with me like hitman? I just wanna just go to a chill place and work on my car and just be chill, bro. It's like, no, like somebody wants to put you in jail. As long as you're in Bulgaria, so this year has been like yesterday, 24th, I go pick up a little vodka as a present. It's near 3 p.m. It's raining. Okay? I park right a fucking gypsy woman passes right when I'm parking. Right at this time, a gypsy woman passes, tries to like wave at me. I'm like, no. And her kid, I get out of the car, her kid is coming. Right when you're getting out of the car, there's a kid after her. The kid is coming. He tries to, mister, I fucking walk the other way. And like stress. And the kid fucking says something. I'm gonna snap. I'm gonna fucking come kick him in the head. Okay. They're so fucking annoying. They're so fucking uppity. Dumb people, rednecks and gypsies. They think that if they're aggressive, if they're obnoxious, they're gonna get you to give them money. Oh, better give the kid money. I don't want my tire slashed. And it's like they're conditioning you to live your life like a slave, like you're being extorted by poor fucks. You're being extorted by poor fucks. Some schmuck is gonna come and like you're supposed to be afraid that what if I don't give him a coin and maybe he might slash my tires in a couple of weeks. Who knows, And you're supposed to take that shit like you're in Ottoman slavery. Being extorted by literal fucking retards. It's like one day you put on the hoodie and if they're gonna be walking around in the fucking rain, like shouldn't you be at home? Shouldn't you at this time 3 p.m. be at home, not walking around your fucking sled in the fucking rain, 3 p.m. cold on the 24th, and you're looking for people to bother in the rain? You dumb bitch. I sound like American Psycho. I am American Psycho at this point. And now you understand why this video will probably be deleted in a few days before it gets, seen too much. And it gets even more depressing. Your family decides to buy some little pastries, okay? Now, I don't usually eat any bread other than my pita bread with the meat because bread is the number one thing that makes you fat. But I've already been in shape, so at this point it's very hard for my body to like accumulate fat. My diet is always like amazing. I'm eating a lot of meat, so eating some pastries but anyway, it gets even more depressing. Okay, so pastries, Bulgarian company. What does it say? Margarine, palm oil, seed oils. Okay, it's not just oh wow, they actually put 7% butter. Oh wow. Oh, wow. Damn, bro, I actually put 7% real milk. No, real butter, 7% real butter. Wow. Or at least that's what they say. So, you cannot find anything made by a Bulgarian company which doesn't have palm oil. So you are eating palm oil and your arteries are getting clogged. You're eating palm oil. Can I please have a pastry made with eggs and cheese and real butter? That's all I'm asking for. Pastry made with real cheese, not palm oil product, real cheese, real butter, real eggs. It's like, no, you can't. You can't. Anything that you buy in Bulgaria is fucking palm oil. Everybody's poisoning everybody. Everybody's doing it. It's fucking depressing, mate. I'm fucking... your family, you know, especially grandma, okay? They buy this shit, and it's very hard for them to avoid this shit because they just want to buy. They want to do something nice for you. That they buy this shit, and they love you. And where we used to go every week to grandma, and she's always fattening you up. She's always some sugary with palm oil, something with bread and palm oil. And hey, why are you a fat bastard? How did you become a fat bastard? I don't know. I don't fucking know. And and they buy it every week, and they're trying to eat, and they buy it every, and then your mom is buying it every week, and they love you. And at some point, you gotta sit them down. You gotta look. I know you love me. It's time to talk. We gotta sit you down. I know you love me. However, you gotta just stop buying this stuff. Like, I'm gonna be doing the buying from now on. I'm gonna buy candy without palm oil. Okay? I'm gonna make fucking bunnies. I'm gonna make this with real eggs with butter. You can have as much as you want and just stop buying this crap because I'm being poisoned every day. I'm being fucking poisoned. And we're gonna die. We're gonna die from clogged arteries, okay? At some point. You can have a little. Yeah, sure, you can have a little, but it can't become all the time. You can't just be buying this garbage shit. And you know, some Bulgarian retard somewhere, it's like, hey, I'm selling these other Bulgarians palm oil. Hey, I'm making more money. Hey. And that's how all of them are. You will never meet a Bulgarian who's like, yeah, I'm just gonna feed people real butter and real cheese and real eggs, and we're gonna make quality products feeding my fellow No, never. It's a race of gypsies. It's a race of gypsies. Okay? All right. Look, I can have some pastry. I can have a donut. Like, I don't care because I've discovered the secret. Okay. I know how to eat. I know how to work out. Like, I'm only gonna be looking better. More muscle mass, less fat. Okay. I know how to live, to keep my body in this mode where it's like, okay, we're gonna be like 15% body fat. Okay. It's like, I know this is my, how do you call it? I know how to keep this. So What I've already like lost all the fat, and if I'm gonna have some shitty paste with palm oil, it's not gonna like really affect me, but it's gonna affect you. If you are an office guy and you have a double chin like me and you're like fatter than me, you have less muscle than me, you're an office guy, you have a day job, it's absolutely gonna destroy you. It's absolutely gonna fuck you up. Like imagine you're in the office all day and for lunch, instead of eating meat and fish and caviar and eggs, you're eating like some fucking €3 pastries and they're with fucking palm oil, and you're just getting fat. Like there's nothing, there's no. If it was eggs and more cheese, we can say there's some protein, there's like eggs and cheese, but it's so little, and there's no. The cheese is probably made with palm oil. You're just getting fat, and you don't have time to work out, you don't know how to do calisthenics. You can't apply it. You can't just like find a place in your lunch break, like go on the balcony of the office and just like wrap up some push-ups, you know. You don't want to do it, but I would do it. And you're eating fucking pastries and you're too tired to cook up some shawarmas at home. Not shawarma, but like skewers. I'm sorry. And that's the most depressing people about Bulgaria is anything made by a Bulgarian is palm oil and soy. Real meat, you gotta kill somebody. If you try to buy some piece of filet, it's like everybody's looking at you angry. How come you're eating real meat? It's too concentrated, it will kill you. You gotta eat the soy. This is like here, it's the only country in Europe where like nobody cares about the food quality. Everything is fucking garbage and everybody wants to feed you garbage. Okay? Everybody wants to feed you garbage and make more money, and they think like it's normal. It's normal, bro. That's the norm. You know? You will never see that shit acceptable in like Western Europe. Here, like everything is allowed, everything just fucking fake, and how can I scam you? It's like India. I mean, Bulgarians are like Indians. And you get fucking angry one day and you start cooking at home. And you're like, you know what? I'm gonna make my own bonnets. And I did. Like, I took the pizza dough and I put cheese and I put like one or two eggs. And I put some mozzarella and then I folded it like a calzone. And there's your banitsa. It's not a real banitsa technically, but it's like there's a lot of cheese and there's a lot of eggs. It's eggy, and it's fucking butter, real butter. I put a layer of real butter, and that's a real fucking banitsa, man. It can be, technically it's gonna fatten you up, but it's like, you're getting some protein, you're getting some good animal fats. Like, it's good for you, you can eat that, okay? And you get fucking angry, and you start doing things on your own, and this year, my New Year's resolution is make those who deserve it suffer, and I mean like true evil. Time to be a vandal. Time to do some vandalism. True fucking evil. Okay. And it's time for me to be the bad guy. It's time for me to fucking let me be the predator on the street who's looking to fuck with you. I'm the one looking to fuck with you on the street. Gray man quoting, bro. You're looking to ruin my day, I'm looking to ruin your day. Let's get petty. Let's act like Let's act like black guys from the hood. Okay? I'm sorry. And also I learned another important lesson. I mean, I think I've mentioned in my book, I've definitely talked about it before. Don't give people a chance. Don't give people a chance. Stop giving people chances and hoping and worrying and maybe it won't be that bad. No. Start working on what to do. Don't give them chances. Start working. Okay? As soon as I found that there's another Bulgarian at my new job, I am looking to send you poison candy. Can I poison your coffee, sir? Would you like some poison candy? Okay, we're not doing that again. I burn my fingers. We're not doing that shit again. Okay? We are not doing that shit again. Never again. Bulgarian, no. Bulgarian, no. Okay? But I will have a great work from home senior designer job, not this summer but last summer. And one Bulgarian who's like the lead designer is gonna like try to fuck with me and sabotage me and it's like for no reason. I came to help you. I came so you can work less. I came so you can take a vacation. I was supposed to be here and you're just supposed to be nice, not an asshole. And I'm like, they're bringing me as another guy to help you. I'm not looking to take your job. I'm just fucking, we're working from home. We got it made. We had it good, you motherfucker. You piece of fucking shit faggot. We had it good. Working from home. Big salary for Bulgaria. Big salary. Doing banners. Doing casino banners. The most fucking pleasant shit you can imagine. Easier than my last job. And he had to be as conniving as possible, like in the movie Horrible Bosses, and just be a complete piece of shit. And make all this fucking drama like in a fucking soap opera. It's like, you know what? After I fucking ghosted them, my manager, a Croatian woman, sides with him. And she's like, well, actually you should stay an hour after work for free every day if there's corrections. I'm like, yeah. Ghosted. Yeah, bro. Naturally, let me stay an hour after work for free so you can give me corrections so that the fucking schmuck is gonna try to have. Or I'm a Satanist, so I can make his children have cancer. Have you considered that? And I gotta tell you, I devised a plan. If I am ever working again and I find out like that there's one Bulgarian, even if it's not some guy that I'm like directly working with every day, I'm just gonna go out of my way to be like, hey man, I'm a Satanist. I do curses. I summon demons and I curse people with cancer. Hey, we're gonna be working together. Nice to meet you. Let me know if you ever need somebody cursed, with cancer. I love cursing people's children with cancer. And it doesn't have to be real. Just like, hey man, I work in the mafia. Hey man, I used to be in the psych ward. I'm a dangerous psychopath. Nice to meet you. I remember people's addresses. I dox people. I'm fucking unstable. Just as soon as you meet a Bulgarian, it's like the first words out of my mouth. Hey man, nice to meet you. I'm a Satanist. I summon demons and I curse children with cancer. This time a guy pissed me off and I cursed his children with cancer. Nice to meet you. That should be your words when you find out that you're working with a Bulgarian, even if it's not directly. Just to establish the point that the moment you start fucking with me and like try to be an asshole some way, your children will be punished. I will immediately go after your wife and children, and I'm going to make your wife a living hell. Okay? Sorry. We're all out of Christianity. Sorry. And there's like smart ways to do it. There's like wokey ways to do it without him being able to tell anything to HR. Like you can be like, hey man, when I used to be a teenager, I cursed some guy as I summoned a demon, and the guy actually like, died. Some shit like that. Or just be like, hey man, Christmas, I'm more of a Satanist myself. Just be like, yeah, I'm kind of Team Satan over here. And just be like that. Like, you don't want to say too much, but you want to kind of low-key hint that you're not below cursing somebody's family. Okay? But you don't want to be so they can say something to HR. You want to be like, So it's hard. It's hard. How do you do it without HR deciding to fire me? Make sure HR whacks you. Make sure the HR Stacy whacks you. Okay? And frankly, if she's not a conniving cunt, I have no reason to hate HR, because almost always I have been like, I had no problems with HR. They're fucking nice to me. Okay, so really, yeah, I know they're the enemy. I know, like, if they tell her to fire me, she's gonna fire me. But like, there's really like no reason, no problems. Everything's fine. We only had like a bad HR cunt like once, and the other women were fucking like fine, like no HR fucking with me or anything, and that's the funny part. I've worked with Shlomos, I worked with Greeks, Croatians, Austrians, Germans, Englishmen. I work with fucking Arabs. No problem. I worked with women. No problem. No, absolutely no problem. They fucking think nice of me. They fucking love me. I work with them. Absolutely no problem. Other men have problem. I don't have problem. I'm like a fucking sunshine bear. Okay? I am like, if you're a woman and you're working like remotely with me, or your CRM, I gotta give you some banners. You got the creative, I gotta give you some banners. Super happy, like, hey, it's Kiril, hey, Stacy. I gotta tell you a new cocktail recipe, the aviation cocktail. Hey, hope you're having a great day. Here's the banners. Stay smiling, Stacy. And that's it, like the perfect amount of small talk. Like, there's no me trying to talk too much to you. There's no me like trying to message you too much or bother you. Just like the perfect amount of, wow, what a nice guy. And I'm not even faking it. Like, that's the best part. I don't even have to fake it. I'm just in a good mood. When I'm working with women, I'm in a good mood. Like, maybe Stacy will tell me like some interior design tip. Maybe she'll tell me what color looks good in my room. There's some fun things to talk with women, legit. And I gotta tell you, other men have problems working with women. My first job was at a beauty store. I know about perfumes. I know about like skincare brands. Like I know Lancome, Estee Lauder, Roche, I think. Who else? Chanel, Burberry, Paco Rabanne, Dior. I know all the brands, bro. I know all the brands, bro. I know all the... Okay. Now I know more about skincare. I know more about skincare than fucking women. Okay, I have fucking micellar water because I'm too lazy to wash my face in the bathroom. So I just have fucking water around here. I got fucking snail extract. I got the fucking retinol, of course. So I know, like, if you're a roasty, you're gonna have a wonderful time working with me. Like, I don't hate you. I'm not like making fun behind your back. I just genuinely want to have a good time, and I'm just happy that you're happy with me. And I can talk to you about clove oil, linseed oil. I know about oils. I am your perfect, like a gay friend. No problem, baby. All right, to continue the video. So where were we? Just talking that I was a really nice guy to women at work. But anyway, we've talked about it. You already know that. Let's talk about the comfy stuff. So, first of all, the thing that I wanted to tell you, if you ever have bad neighbors, if you ever have troubles in your neighborhood where you have like fucking, it's like a ghetto, there's like fucking, it's worth it to have gray man clothing. When you go outside, you would have noticed that I have bright green neon colored shoelaces. So these bright green shoelaces and the giant Etnies logo on my sneakers could have me raped in jail, because I wanted to have the green. I wasn't happy with the black lace. I wanted to have the green lace so people can identify me, right? So if some annoying fucking little gypsy boy comes to beg for me tomorrow and tries to hiss at me and I punch him in the head, and then it's gonna be the police. We're looking for a guy with green shoelaces. Oh, it's Kiril. There's nobody else with green shoelaces. So now I'm getting raped in jail because I want to have green shoelaces. Do you understand what I'm telling you, bro? Yeah. Do you understand? So sometimes you get... people don't appreciate the value of just being an anonymous guy in a black hoodie and some jeans and black shoes and having like a scarf or some kind of a ski mask. And I'm just some guy, bro. I'm just some guy, bro. Having a beard. I'm just some guy with a scarf. People don't appreciate the value, okay? And I'm already gonna tell you, if you ever learn that you have Bulgarian neighbors, just fucking get rid of them. Just immediately act against them. Like, you move in and their tires get slashed and their door gets set on fire. And it's like, maybe you shouldn't move in. Maybe you should go somewhere else, okay? If you want to listen to loud music and laughing and power drilling, always when it's forbidden, always between 2 and 4 p.m., right? So, like, I started I actually started going outside and just, you know, fucking chilling, working out, because I know that all the retards love to power drill at the only time where it's supposed to be forbidden, you know, 2 to 4 p.m., right? But the lesson here for you is you can get away with shit. You can make sure you got Greyman quoting and you can fucking get away with shit, bro. Okay? And sometimes your hands might be tied and you just have refugee neighbors who are like threatening your wife, and you need to, somebody ends up getting stabbed. And the question is, are they gonna end up getting stabbed while they don't even suspect anybody wants to stab them, or is it gonna be you? You know, sometimes you don't have a choice, and people need to disappear. People need to go away. And you know, sometimes it's like in the movies. You know, some guy is getting out of his car. It's a rainy day. There's nobody here. It's raining. Some guy is getting out of his car between the box. Some gypsy stabbed him. How did that happen? A gypsy with a black hoodie and a scarf. Well, must have been another gypsy on gypsy crime, bro. Right? And I'm not saying I've done it. Nobody wants to risk going into jail. It's super scary. There's a fucking investigation. But man, sometimes you might actually, you might be forced to do it, bro. And I hope you don't have to. I hope you don't have to. You know, I was like fucking worried because I have like a new neighbor guy moving in next to me. And these concrete walls are fucking nothing, bro. You can hear people talking. It barely stops saying. It's supposed to be a concrete wall. You can hear people talking, bro. Okay? So then I decided, oh shit, it's actually, I looked around. It's actually pretty easy to buy some like 1-inch wooden studs or whatever you call them. Just 1-inch pieces of wood, and just glue them on the wall, and then you just use like concrete nails who are made for concrete, and you just, you know, use a couple of nails to make sure it's secure to the wall, and then you just put fucking like 1 inch of rock wool. It has to be rock wool. If you try fiberglass wool, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna block shit. So don't get scammed trying fiberglass wool thinking, oh, it's a little cheaper, it will probably work. No, it has to be rock wool, stone wool, okay, mineral stone wool. It cannot be fiberglass. It has to be stone, rock, mineral wool, okay? So I talked to Grok, I talked to the AI. It turns out, so first you put some bitumen, or it's better if you find mass welded vinyl. So mass welded vinyl is going to be better than bitumen, or you just put bitumen, and then you put the rock wool, and then you screw a layer of drywall. I'm talking gypsum board. Just regular, heavy gypsum drywall, okay? And it's going to be like a 1/2 inch, I guess, of this, and it's gonna be like night and day difference. Now everything gets fucking silent. So because the walls are so fucked, even if my neighbor just like casually talks, let's say they're having a conversation with his girlfriend like at 12 a.m., right? Which is like normal. You talk, you know, you're not, nobody's saying you're blasting music, but like you talk, and it's like now I actually can't hear anything. Like it gets fucking muffled into like nothing. Okay. And suddenly it's like, oh shit, I don't have to worry. I don't have, now if you're being like a total piece of shit, if you're screaming all night, if you're blasting music, like inevitably some gypsy might stab you on the street. You might randomly get stabbed by a gypsy looking guy on the street with a black hoodie. However, you know, dealing with Bulgarians, just like, don't give them a chance. Just like, put on a fucking 2-layered wall. And apart from me having to like move my table for a couple of days, move my table a little, move the pantry a little, and put on some studs and cut some studs and then glue some rock wool and, you know, deal with some big pieces, heavy pieces of, you know, it actually fucking works. Like people like they're showing you online, the AI is saying it actually fucking works. It's worth the money. If you do it and you do it right, okay, and you actually do it right, it actually works. And it's actually worth, like, let's say the rock wool is like $50, $50, or maybe it's $80, and then the drywall is like $50 or $80, and then, you know, for the wood pieces, for some silicone stuff, another $20. And it's like, oh shit, okay, $150 for the whole thing, for the whole wall. And it's like, you know what, yeah, sounds fucking reasonable. We're adding a fucking triple layered wall with a fucking I forgot about the bitumen tape. That's like, let's say $40. It's like, yeah, it actually works, bro. It actually works. And last thing I want to tell you, getting comfy. I mean, that's one of the things that gets you comfy. It gets you comfy to insulate your wall and not hear any neighbors. And just don't give people any chance. I'm not gonna worry and pray that you're a nice guy and you're quiet. Like, no, the walls are fucking thin. Like, I just gotta fucking deal with this shit, okay? And then I don't have to worry if, you know, I know you're gonna be a piece of shit, I know, but it's not gonna be that bad. It's not gonna be like a fucking drug dealer, you know, a fucking gangster blasting music. So, okay, you know. But at least when you fucking muffle them into oblivion, when you fucking wall them off, okay, like you're moving next to me and I am not giving any chances, I am walling you off. I don't even know you and I can't stand you, I'm walling you off, okay, walled off, bro. And then you don't have to worry because everything's fucking muffled. Because I'm telling you, with Bulgarians, they're so fucking retarded. Even just hearing the intonation, the pitch of your voice, like, I know you're a retard. I know, just hearing your, I know you're fucking dumb, okay? You're not gonna be a guy thinking about terraforming planets like when I play TERRA NIL, the new video game, which is fucking awesome, okay? TERRA NIL. You're not... So, yeah, like, yesterday, this neighbor guy, he comes over to, like, move some furniture, I don't know, try to hammer on the wall, repair some things, and it's like, look at how dumb Bulgarians are. This is a rented place. The government, this is like Section 8 apartment, okay? The government is allowing you to rent this place. I know maybe you're gonna paint the walls, but he's like getting into it. He's like bringing furniture, moving furniture, like trying to hammer. Like, bro, it's concrete walls. What exactly are you going to hammer? What exactly are you going to fix? In 6 months, you might not be here, bro. He's like really getting into it, like, you know, 2 months, like, I'm gonna come work on my place. It's, dude, it's a rent, okay? And he's like coming, you know, fucking, I'm gonna hammer on the wall. It's like, what are you going to hammer? What? Retard, Bulgarian retard. And I hear them. It's a guy. It's a pleasant guy. It's not like a real asshole. It's a pleasant guy with a girlfriend, has a job. It's not gonna be like, you know, some fucking asshole. And you know, he can't just have like a comfy time and be nice. And they're starting to like get angry at each other. They're like, oh, blah, blah, blah. You know, they're starting to get angry. It's like, this is how Bulgarians are. This is how Bulgarians are, okay? They try to do something, and it's always something making noise, and they are fucking angry imbeciles, retards. And you just hear the intonation of the voice, and you know that's a Bulgarian retard. And I've worked so hard. On transcending my genes, changing my genetics, changing my mind, my emotional body, my soul. And it's like, the other day, we're gonna finish this on a positive note. The other day, I spent 15 solid minutes trying to fiddle with a little zip tie on the back of my PC case, trying to put a cable with a zip tie in like a cavity. It's like a very hard to reach space. So I had to try with tweezers to get a zip tie through a hole and twist it back with tweezers. Okay? 15 minutes, like you're spending time trying to fit your fingers inside a small cavity. There's no space. Fingers and tweezers trying to play with a zip tie that doesn't want to go in the right place, doesn't want to twist it. It's like very finicky work. And I spent 15 minutes not getting angry. Like that is prestige for me. That is something to flex, to be proud of. Like I spent 15 minutes fidgeting and flinging around, okay, without getting angry. There's like chill music, there's like a chill video playing, and I'm just like in the zone. Like I am enjoying this. I am making my case beautiful in the back. I'm doing cable management. Okay, that is therapy. That is therapy, and it's good for me. And I'm like, you know, like, yeah, I'm like super chill. I'm like, I'm gonna try. It's like, it's gonna fail like 30 times. You're gonna fail to do it like every 20 seconds, and that's okay. We try again and again, and try to be gentle, and we try again until it gets right, just like walk picking, right? You might fail 20 times in 2 minutes, and you just keep fiddling. You're not angry. You know, eventually you're gonna get it right in the hole, right? And that's why I'm so proud of myself. This is prestige. I've transcended the genes of the average Bulgarian. Okay, I'm a guy like a surgeon. I become like a surgeon, bro. Okay, so I wish this on all of you. I wish that you get away with crime. I wish that they never caught you. I wish that they never catch you. I wish that you get away with crime, and I wish that you become, if you're not already, that you become a super, like, Zen-like surgeon guy, okay? And fucking stay away from Bulgarians and get Bulgarians to fucking go away, okay? Let me be the only Bulgarian that you are having your wife. Okay, nobody else. I'm not saying you can't get angry. I'm not saying that when you're working on your car I'm not saying you can't get angry, but the prestige, the game, it's all about the game. To be able to fiddle with something and just enjoy it. Learn to enjoy the process. Like you're fiddling. It's meaningless. It is meaningless. Like if you fiddle some small cable to make it look perfect, it doesn't matter. It's meaningless but it's therapy, and it's the process of saying, you know, like, yeah, I'm like that chill guy, I can do things like this, and I'm enjoying it. Instead of getting angry, I am enjoying it. Okay, anyway, hope you have a happy Yule holiday today. Hope you got your gifts, hope you gave your gifts, and I'll see you again. We're gonna be hanging. It's gonna be super chill, and have a great day, guys.